big or small, you can see it on blue highways of Texas. Winter, spring, summer, fall, blue highways of Texas.
It's the back half of June, and welcome to another adventure on the Blue Highways of Texas channel. We're a little less than an hour south of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Ennis, Texas. We're going to spend a couple of days here at Highview Park on the western shores of Bardwell Lake. Now, Bardwell Lake is supposed to be one of the best kept secrets for fishing, so we're going to check it out. So ride with me as we view Highview Park. All right, got to talk a little bit about Highview Park. The park is on a long peninsula on the western shore of Bardwell Lake, less than an hour south of the DFW Metroplex. Highview is one of the 3 recreation.gov parks on Bardwell Lake, known for its stunning sunsets and its fishing. There are 37 RV sites, 10 picnic sites, a day-use pavilion. The day-use area is currently closed. Not sure when they're going to reopen that. There's a 4-lane boat ramp with a courtesy dock. Now, this is not a Texas state park, so adults, you will need a fishing license. And there is no park store here, so most likely if you need anything, you have to go into Ennis, about 10 minutes away. They have just about everything you need. Plus, there's a nice Buc-ee's there. And if you're looking for some bigger things to do, there's always the DFW Metroplex, where there's everything there, from sporting events, entertainment, restaurants, shopping, cultural and historical things to do. Now, there is plenty of room between the campsites here. Now, be aware that the gates lock at 10 p.m. Now, you can leave, but you cannot enter until 6 a.m. the next morning. So you'll be mindful of that. Now, the phone signal here is very good. Most of the TV stations coming out of the DFW area. Trails, not a whole lot here, but you can always walk the roads around the park. But there are bigger ones on the north side of the lake called the Bardwell Multi-Use Trail. Now, let me tell you something about the park host here. Terrific people. When I got here, I had a 30 amp breaker problem. So I went and talked to them, and boy, they jumped on it. So really great people, and they're all volunteers, so awesome job, y'all. All right, let's go find some more stuff. All right, we're going to check out one of the 2 loops. This is the main one. 1 through 29, 30, 50 amp. The other one is just down by the boat ramp. That's 40 through 49. I believe that's only 30. But there's a dump station right there as you enter. And we're going to go check out 1 through 29. Apologize about the wind. It's a little breezy here today. Beautiful day though. It's supposed to be 94. That's one of the bathroom showers right there. There's 2, one on this side, one on the other side. Park host. There's number 2. We're going uphill on that one. Just kind of had a little visit with the park host. And this area in Texas has had a lot of rain. In fact, last year, it was all over, it was flooded. The water, that covered picnic table, the water, you can actually, they say you can stand on it. And basically the water was up to that level. So they've done an incredible job here. They're all volunteers. It's not a state park, so they don't have the manpower or the funds that they have. That's number 25 right there. This is bathroom number 2. They're all back in here. No sewer. It's a dump station. It's 21. It's 20. Now, just so you know, if you're on the lake side here, your site goes downhill. That's number, what is that? I couldn't tell what it was. But if you're on the inside, they all slope uphill. That's number 14 right there. All right, that's it for the main camping loop 1 through 29. We're going to check out some more stuff. All right, got to do a couple site reviews here at Highview Park. You notice the sites are marked on the road. So obviously this is 13. They're all pretty much like this, pretty narrow. They are 30 and 50 amp. There's your power. Water's way back there. I got a nice picnic table that's covered. There's your fire ring back there. There's a grill. Now, the sites that are by the lake, lakefront, all slope pretty significantly downhill, where the ones on the other side, like 13, they go uphill. So keep that in mind. You will have to do some leveling. I'm going to check out 14. I don't know if the video will show the slope. There it is. Same thing. Not as deep as the other one, but gravel pad. There's your power. There's your water. Your grill, covered picnic table, and your fire ring. If I can't step over here, maybe I can zoom in. I'm not really sure what that one is, but see how the back of his travel trailer goes down. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, beautiful place. Let's go check out some more stuff. right, time to do a little loo review here at Highview Park. Unisex bathrooms, 2 on this side, 2 on the other. Number 4. Nice, clean. And he has a shower right there. A little more modern. There you have it, loo review. Let's go see what else is out there. Alright, here's some quick tidbits about Bardwell Lake and the city of Ennis. The lake was named after John Bardwell, who lived and built a cotton gin in the area. Now, the lake was constructed by the Army Corps of Engineers in 1965. It has just a little over 3,100 surface acres of water and is approximately 5 miles by 1 mile wide, with a maximum depth of about 43 feet. Though used for recreational purposes and flood control, Bardwell Lake actually has 2 things a lot of people don't know. 1, really great for fishing. Kind of like one of Texas's best kept secrets. Catfish, crappie, usually very excellent. The other thing is, and I know a lot of people don't know this, but underneath this lake is the only one of its kind. It's a superconductor super collider that's underneath this lake. Isn't that pretty cool? Now, there was a marina here, but last year's floods just, blew it up to smithereens. It's here in name only, but there used to be a marina here, but there's not anymore. But if you do happen to bring your boat, be careful that there are pieces of the old flooded bridge sticking out of the water in the north end. I guess a lot of people get their boats tore up going through there, so be mindful of that. Now, the city of Ennis is about 10 minutes away. Pretty good sized town with a population of about 23,000. Named after Cornelius Ennis, the founder of the Houston, Texas Central Railroad in 1871. Interestingly, though, many of the early settlers came here from either the defeated Confederate states from the Civil War or from the war-torn European nations, such as a big influx of Czechoslovakian migrants. And their cultural heritage shaped and transformed this area for years to come. In fact, there's a 3-day Czech Heritage Festival over Memorial Weekend each year called the National Polka Festival. And then there's the Texas Motorplex, home of the NHRA Fall Nationals drag racing. And then there's the Ennis Railroad and Cultural Heritage Museum. And last little tidbit, did you know that the notorious Bonnie and Clyde, known for their bank robberies and other things in the early 1930s, well, they had a connection to this area, as they were known to frequent various hideout locations around this area. How about that? Now you know. Let's go check out some more stuff. Well, there you have it. A nice little getaway, less than an hour south of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Lots of room between the 39 campsites. Absolutely stunning sunsets and great fishing where you'll seldom leave empty-handed. Well, that's it for now, and we'll see you on down the road.
Wait. Don't leave yet. But wait, there's more.
kind of like a info commercial. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this little video like I did making it, I appreciate you giving me a big old thumbs up and liking and subscribing to the Blue Highways of Texas channel. That's it for now. Until next time, Merle Ray, take it away.